Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're back on the Hornet. Got the cat duster done. This one's next up on the table. We got stickers I'm going to show you. And I also got some stickers from my brothers this weekend. And gentleman, Mr. Greg, sent me some. So let's take a look at those. Then we're going to look at this here Hornet sticker setup. Mr. Greg, got those kicked in the mail. Thank you, sir. He got me like 4 of them, so I got plenty of options. Get some on my trailer, some on my toolbox. Ran into my brothers this past weekend at the Racing Fandango. They hooked me up. My brother David Thames. Check him out on Instagram and Facebook. Got some cool stickers. I dig these. Sexy. Anyway, he's got shirts and all that good stuff. Check him out. Mr. Albert, brother, greatly appreciate it. Got them cool stickers kicking. He's also on the Facebook and Instagram, so check him out. North Texas Mini Bikes. Brother David. Hey, thank y'all, Cat. So I'm gonna get y'all down here somewhere too, or on the end if I got in. I ain't got much room down here. But anyway, thanks, fellas. All right, and here we are on the sticker kit. Now I'm gonna leave you this fella's information. See if we can kind of zoom in on this. It's at70decals.com. I'm gonna leave you the link for everything. So basically he had, he sells these on eBay also, but I messaged him directly, said, hey, I have the Cat Hornet. He actually had this one posted. Then he had some other sticker kits for other bikes. I think the one I seen was a Sears Roper setup with all the stickers, but he didn't have the actual one for the Hornet. Had the Hornet sticker, but not the pinstripe. So I messaged the guy, sent him some pictures. Very, very helpful. He actually screenshotted some measurements of all of these things, like each millimeter of each line, because the set that he sold was on white, not the chrome like the Hornet comes. So he took the time, sent everything to me, make sure it was correct, and far as measurements on fenders, because this had a stripe that went down the fender, and in several spots on the frame it had pinstriping. So very, very helpful fella. And once he told me the price of them, very reasonable. I was like, make me 2 sets. So if you're wondering why there's so many here, he made me 2 sets, so because I have a bunch of Hornets. So they already pre-cut for the length. He told me how much I need to overlap them. Very cool. And these look like spot on, like factory looking stickers. So I'm gonna leave you all his information. He has tons of mini bike stickers. Actually, I got this one from him too. So if you want to know what a Montgomery Ward's T555 is, y'all might sure and like and subscribe, because I might have that on the next show and tell. So this is actually going to be for another mini bike, but I figured I'd show y'all that sticker. But it's transparent, so the paint that you're applying this to will actually come through the back like factory. Very cool. And also he sent me this as a little kicker on the side. This mini bike just might put you in the hospital. Well, I can tell you, I've been racing mini bikes a pretty good while, and yeah, I visited a hospital once or twice. So, very cool. This guy was extremely helpful on getting exactly what I needed for this Hornet to make it look period correct and factory. So, like I said, look him up, give him a shout. Tell him Rick from Busted Knuckles sent you. And like I said, the guy was extremely helpful. Very good quality stuff. I really like it. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to get all the pinstriping on the bike before I start mounting anything, because when you put the fenders on, the bracket and everything was going to be in the way. So I needed to get all the pinstriping on before I assemble the bike. Also got the seat too. So plan is today, maybe try and get this bike in a roller. I'm going to take a little time, get all the stripes on, because I have to go back and look at pictures of where they were before. And let's see if we can't get this bike into a roller today. Hang on. All right, got these stickers on. And let me tell you, once you get these stickers where you want them, you better have them in place, because they got some sticky stuff on the back of them. And putting stickers around a round pipe, if you don't have that sticker laid just right whenever the both ends meet around the back side, yeah, it'll let you know for sure. So it took me a while to get some measurements, because I just went off the pictures of my phone that I took before I stripped the bike down. So I put them back almost, we're going to say like in the original spot, because you got the 2 up top, 2 down here at the bottom, then you got the 4 on the back here. And then of course did both fenders. Got the Hornet sticker on the front and the 2 on the top bars. So, whew, that was time consuming to take all the measurements. I just used me this is a welding pencil. It's like silver, so I just made little small marks once I got everything lined out where I wanted it. All right, so I'm gonna get all this mess here cleaned up and start dragging out the parts off the shelf and see if we can't get this thing rolling today. Okay, got my parts lined out here. Got my stainless steel hardware, scrounged some bolts and stuff up, some poly lock washers. Let's see what all we got. We got the spacers for the axle and the wheels. Got those powder coated. Got a kickstand we got to get on. Foot pegs, got those powder coated. Got new neck bushings. Knocked the old ones out. Got me some new neck bushings, bronze bushings put in. Got a Go Power Sports throttle cable, which I'm gonna repurpose this cable. I'm gonna use the outside jacket, probably cut the end piece off because I dug through my stash again and found another vintage style looking mechanism for the 1-inch bars on this here Hornet. Got some new Go Power Sports bearings for the wheels. Got me a clutch. I think this is their Go Power Sports 22 engagement. Yeah, 22 engagement clutch. Got us a box of Reaper chain. They hooked us up with some new shoes. These are 410 350 by 6s. Already got them mounted. Got the got the sprocket already mounted on the back. So what we're gonna do now is to insert these bushings in the neck. This is what I use. It just clips right into my cordless drill to wire brush. So that's what I'm gonna take over here and clean all this inside out real easy. Probably put me some towels over this so I don't hit nothing. So whenever you put your neck bushings in there, I go through both ends and get this good and clean so everything slides in. So we're gonna get that part knocked out, probably get some fenders on it. That way I can get my hands underneath there to get to the bolts. Get some bearings knocked into tires and wheels, and we're gonna make it into a roller. All right, I got the rear fender on, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put the front forks on. Got my neck bushings in there, got all the paint and everything and overspray cleaned out the inside of the tube. Got the top neck bushing in. Got a new neck bolt. And what I do is got me a couple washers here, a polyurethane lock washer for the bottom. And I always like to use these. These are just a polyurethane washer. I get them in this little assortment. I think I got these from, can't even see that, Amazon, eBay, somewhere like that. That's where I picked these up. No name on them, no part number, nothing like that. But what I'm gonna do is I'll get my flat washer on top, and usually I like to put a couple different ones to take up the space in between the fork pocket, which would be you know, your top and bottom plate. That way you ain't got a bunch of rattling noise, and I'll put those in there just so it keeps all the squeaky noise down, doesn't scratch up the paint, and so that's what we're gonna use on this. I think I got what I need here and bolt. So we're gonna go ahead and get the forks put on it, front fender, and see what else we can grab. All right, we got that front fender on, got the necks on, got the one neck on, got the bushings in the bottom here, got me a couple sandwiched right up in the top, one on the top of underneath the washer, one on the bottom with the lock nut. So that's done. So now I scrounged me up a new spring for the brake return lever. Got the hardware for the kickstand, got the spring for it that I got powder coated. So we're gonna get these two on next. And I think we're gonna try and chunk wheel bearings in and see if we can get the wheels on it. All right, let's go ahead and get these back. Got the back wheel, got my axle, got my spacers. The spring that I was gonna put on the brake, I don't really like the tension of it, so it's a little on the short side. We're gonna find another one of these and put this on later. So we'll kick that to the side, go ahead and get this rear wheel assembly done. These are the bearings from Go Power Sports. Part number is a 5090, and it's a 5/8 axle shaft diameter. Outside diameter is 1 3/8 inches. And I put these on the cat duster. And let me show you on this. I'll show you this bearing has a ring on the outside edge of it right here. And some applications, when you seat it in, if you don't have like spacers in between your bearings inside the rim hub, this black spacer, basically you'll insert it till it seats in there. My particular application already has a recessed boss right inside the rim right here. So therefore, I'm not gonna need these. So what we're gonna do is real easy. You just take your pair of side cutters, and I take these off easy in case I need to keep them and put them on a different bearing. But you just grab that edge, roll it out a little bit, and I just lightly snake it off. Try and hold on to it so it doesn't fly across the shop or in my face, just like so. So some bearings, like I said, have a little spot for it, but this particular application, we don't need it. So we're gonna take them off, insert them, and get this rear wheel put on. All right, we'll go ahead and get the bearings in this front wheel. Same thing as the back. We're gonna reach over here and take the bearings out of the package. Set these up here. Get these snap rings off of them. Following it with my pliers. Here we go, side cutters. Just gonna roll this rascal right off of here. Make sure I don't get it in my eyeball. Ooh, this one's on here. There we go. Let's work it out of that little groove. Man, that was a booger. All right, that one's out. Set that over there. So we can get this one out of here. See if this comes out a little bit easier. All right, that's that. Let's throw this over here out of the way. Go ahead and drop these bearings in here. Just gonna lightly tap on the outside of the bearing race. All right, like I said, these have a indentation right on the inside here, so the bearing will actually drop down and bottom out. That's why we're taking the collars off these bearings, because it has a recessed part and the bearing's gonna bottom out on. Get this one in here. All right, check this one, how's that feel? Feels good. Okay, let's see, where's my valve stem? I'm gonna put the valve stem face on the outside. Use that way if you got the valve stem on the outside opposite of your kickstand, that way when you lean the bike over, you're able to get to it, get air in your tire. I'm gonna take a little grease that I got laying around, just put a light coat on this here axle shaft. Kind of helps everything slide together easy. And with that grease on there, it kind of protect it, keep from getting any rust on it, since it's not a painted surface. That looks good. Wipe this off. See if we can keep from getting grease everything. All right, let's see, valve stem this side. So we're gonna put the tire on this direction here. Do I have enough room in there? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is ease this valve stem up in here. Valve stem, valve space, or golly, wheel spacer. See if I can get it the first try. There we go. That one there. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, just to ease it up in there. Get the axle bolt come through. Where's she at? Ah, there it is. Stay right there. Almost got it. All right, go ahead and get a wrench, get the nut on the back side, we'll get this tightened up. All right, let's keep moving right on along. We'll go ahead and throw the foot pegs on. Got some stainless steel washers here, little polyurethanes on them again. Put that on the top. Got another little polyurethane washer and a polyurethane lock nut on the bottom. That way it'll get snug, that way you can still move your peg in and out. All right, throw this one over here on this side. Need a washer and a nut. Tighten this one up. All right, let's go see if we can grab us a power plant and set that up here. I still got some mocking up I need to do with the air cleaner part. Let's see if we can go grab that. Okay, tech tip of the day. When you're building a mini bike, make sure you take the time to properly mount everything on the bike before you paint it. That being said, let me show you the dilemma I ran into. Working on 2 bikes at one time, I guess I forgot, didn't pay attention to what I was doing. I was mocking everything up. So we kind of got into a jam here on this one. So let me show you what we got crapping on with this thing. All right, as you can see back here, the slot. I got the motor, got 2 bolts in it. I got the motor positioned in the slots, but it's all the way forward. Look where we're at. Oh, tank is like right on the rear fender. So, what are we gonna do in this situation? I can't cut the tabs off and drop it down because then I'll burn the stickers up, mess the paint, everything else. I could probably put some goofy looking spacers underneath this fender to try and drop it down to look for more clearance. Ain't gonna do that because that's gonna just not look right. So, luckily I didn't powder coat this tank. Did powder coat the gas cap though. So, I think what I might end up doing, since I have some other tanks, I'm thinking about getting one that's obviously got all the gas fumes and everything else out of it, and massaging the tank. Either cutting some out of it, welding it back in, and slanting the back of this tank. Don't know. Didn't want to put a remote tank on it. Or, I thought I had that ironed out when I was mocking it up. Therefore, I did not. So, that being said, anytime you're building a bike, make sure and put everything together. Mock it up 100%. I know it's work because it is a lot of work to build everything, put it all together, make sure everything clears. You have adjustments, you have room for stuff, and then you got to rip the bike all back apart and paint it. So, yeah, we live and we learn, but hey, no big deal. We'll get it figured out and carry on. So I'm kind of at a stopping point. I don't want to put the seat on yet because that's going to be pretty cool. I want to put that on kind of to last. So I think I might go ahead and get the throttle cable rigged up because I got to make all that and go ahead and put the grip on, and then I'm going to go scrounge in my stash pile of flatties and find me another tank, and we'll go from there. But I'll keep y'all informed and let you know what we figure out with it and how we made it work. So stay tuned.